Hello everybody, some special stuff here tonight, a special live episode of the Truth Serum. Before I get started with it, the Truth Serum is being sponsored to you by SeatGeek, everybody. Get your tickets using SeatGeek. Great tickets, great price. Use the code Joey Wagner and you'll get 20 bucks off of your first order. But this is what I want to talk about tonight in the Truth Serum. So everybody, I was reading an article today, and it was pretty interesting. I think I read it today, I might have read it yesterday, but I read it pretty recently. And it was about the Carolina Panthers. And as you might know, very recently ago, not too far long ago, the Carolina Panthers were purchased for $2.5 billion by David Teper. He's the new owner of the Carolina Panthers. Before he owned the Panthers, Teper was a minority owner with the Pittsburgh Steelers. So he has Pittsburgh connections. He knows how the Pittsburgh Steelers work. He knows how they operate. And that is what makes it very interesting for him and his team now and his staff. Because the Carolina Panthers have fired Ron Rivera, and from reports, I've heard that Teper, for the front office, wants to go after Steelers personnel. And he also might be interested in Mike Tomlin for the head coach vacancy. And everybody, that's very interesting because Mike Tomlin is under contract with the Steelers through 2021 with an option year for 2022. That makes it really interesting, and here's why. A couple months ago, we heard chatter about Dan Snyder and the Washington Redskins and how they want Mike Tomlin. Now we're hearing chatter about how the Panthers want Mike Tomlin as their head coach. And I'll say this, everybody, before I go on. Mike Tomlin has had a really good year for the Pittsburgh Steelers. How he has been able to lead this team to an 8-5 record with injuries all over the place and a fourth-string quarterback is remarkable and something that I've never seen in my football life and something that we might not ever see for a long, long time in the NFL, a team winning with a fourth-string quarterback. So Mike Tomlin, with the leadership and keeping everybody together this year, he's done A+++. His clock management, his use of challenges, timeouts, and clock management is still very poor. That part of his game is still very poor. Very poor still. But he's had a great year. And if the Steelers make the playoffs, he'll be a shoo-in for Coach of the Year, and rightfully so. But, as I was saying, Washington wants him, Carolina wants him. This might be good for the Steelers, drive up the price. This might turn into a bidding war here between the Redskins and the Panthers of who wants Mike Tomlin more, and who's willing to pay the most in draft capital or players off their roster to get him. If I'm the Steelers, I want high-quality draft picks for Mike Tomlin. Because with the Steelers, with how their salary cap and how they are organized with their roster, what they need are good, young, cheap players. Because TJ Watt, he's going to need a contract. Juju's going to need a contract. Bud Dupree's going to need a contract. Hargrave's going to need a contract. There's a lot of guys here for the Steelers that are going to need contracts. So if I'm the Steelers, I go after high draft picks from both of these teams so that I can replenish my roster with good, young, cheap talent on offense and defense. If I'm the Steelers, I hope this turns into a John Gruden-like ransom from Oakland to Tampa Bay 15 years ago, where the Raiders got 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks in cash. If I'm the Steelers, if I can get this up to multiple first-round picks, you make the deal. You make the deal. You can use the picks to supplement your roster, or you can get all of these draft picks together and either in 2021 or 2022, go up, get a quarterback, and have Ben's successor. Just food for thought. But it's very interesting. Washington wants Tomlin. Carolina might want Tomlin. If anyone else gets into this, price goes up. But those are my thoughts on the situation, everybody. Let the Mike Tomlin bidding war begin. As always, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Truth Serum. To all of you on the live stream, first time you've ever got to hear a Truth Serum live in action. And as always, everybody, like the video, subscribe to the channel. If there's any comments you have on the situation, just leave them down in the comments section. I love reading what you guys think. From the Truth Serum, Joey the Truth Wagner signing off. Now let's get back to the hockey game.